for Julian Assange, it is very, very sad that he is in prison for the truth, because the evidence is there, and if you can't speak the truth, none of us are free. For instance, if something happened to you or and nobody can, and the point is, when it happened here in England, it happens all over the world, because they take the recipe and use it everywhere, so nobody's really safe. And it's very, very sad.
One of the most important issues for me is that there's an innocent man, a totally innocent man, being killed in this country, but by the government and by our tax money. And apparently we all want to do this. And he's not the only one either, but I'm totally focused on Julian Assange, because they are deliberately torturing him and killing him and spreading rumours and lies and smear campaigns around. So people like some of you, the public, think he's a rapist or he kicks his cat, for instance. All these things are put out and people believe them. It's all part of turning the public against him, and now and they forget about this man who's been locked up in Belmarsh for 4 years, no charge, no sentence, no conviction, and it's illegal to have someone on remand for more than 6 months. He's been in there 4 years, and he's not been charged with anything. They're killing him. They are killing people in England and point at other countries that do it. Oh, it's bad when they do it. We do it here. These people need to be stopped. Something needs to be done. And at the minute, there's 10 of us on the streets doing it. Join in. Come along.
So I'm here, and we're here protesting the unjust incarceration of Julian Assange, who is still in Belmarsh prison on remand in 23.5-hour solitary confinement because of a service he gave to us, to humanity. This is the crime of telling the truth, which our government is most opposed to, and we're very worried that Julian may be extradited to the United States, to a supermax prison, to 175 years imprisonment there. And what we've seen in the courts so far is not very encouraging. They have not recognised his legal arguments, the fact that his privileged legal conversations with his lawyers were spied on, the fact that much of the US case is based on lies by a known fraudster and child abuser. Also, we're very concerned because the US secretly plotted to kidnap and assassinate him on the streets of London, should he not come out of the Ecuadorian embassy. So we're protesting, we're trying to raise awareness of a great crime against free journalism, which is going on in our country in our name. And we're seeing a lot of accurate criticism of Qatar, for example, but we're not seeing any criticism of the hypocrisy of the UK, which acts as America's lapdog in silencing and persecuting one of the world's most accomplished journalists.
I just believe that it's a complete outrage that our judicial system seems to be so corrupted that they can do this, that they can literally kill the man, the hero, by process, because he's now waiting to appeal to the High Court using his own evidence, which was dismissed by the magistration court, if I can say that, and this process means that he can be there at taxpayers' expense, incidentally, in high security prison for as long as they feel like it, because they know that if he's extradited, that means that it's the end of a free press. There's no doubt about that. And that is my position. Also, I should say that our government is completely hypocritical in that it's criticising the Chinese government, for example, for ill-treating a journalist there in these latest COVID-related riots, where this journalist was badly treated, and they are saying, you know, that journalism needs to be open, they need to know what's going on and seeking the truth, and holding a reporter, a very great reporter, in their own prison system. I mean, the hypocrisy is just overwhelming, is my thought on that.
Julian Assange is a person who say what was the government doing bad in the Middle East, especially Iraq and Afghanistan, violating the people's human rights, shooting civilians that had nothing to do in the war and doesn't matter, giving that as a military training for his army. Yeah, they say not necessary to discuss about that crimes because America has very big interest in the war and don't need to give discussion about that matters to nobody. I think that is wrong. Julian Assange denounced that kind of thing, and for that, America wants to put him in prison for 170 years. Yes, so very wrong for the people in the world that America can take them to pay prison because America needs a superpower and need to train its army for its self-defense. Thank you.
Thank you very much.